Hello, my name is Cindy Kinlarian. Dr. Swan and Winchester are teaching today, so I'm sending this video as their representative. George teaches the legal environment of business. Dr. Winchester teaches finance, and I taught accounting. And when necessary, I did teach the legal environment of business. My daughter teaches the course now at the University of Tennessee. The AACSB requires that business students complete a business law course. At North Carolina A&T State University, this course is called the Legal Environment of Business and is 3 credit hours. As is common most places, the professor has some control over the topics that are included. Dr. John Kuczynski at North Carolina State University published a paper that examined which topics are actually being taught and created a list of topics that are not being taught or only taught as supplemental material. For example, U.S. constitutional law is not widely taught. Neither is criminal law nor business ethics. I'm sure you're aware the College Board and CLEP College Level Examination Program allows students to earn college credit by taking exams instead of completing courses. Many universities also offer credit by examination through departmental tests of the College Board tests that allow students to test out of a class. Currently, the College Board test of business law includes the history of American laws and sources of American law/constitutional law. Also, the content of the field test of the Educational Testing Service includes the legal and social environment and constitution and business. Dr. Kuczynski's study analyzed 20 business law courses, but no graduate courses, and started by looking at the textbook. The normal textbook market for our profession is Cengage, McGraw-Hill, or Pearson Publishers. If you look at the business law courses from these publishers, you will see that the mean page count is 1,007 pages per textbook, and the mean chapter count is almost 35 chapters. Now, most students will not use 40 to 45% of the book they purchased. This is a lot of material. I think you'll agree there are just too many topics. I asked ChatGPT if you needed to know constitutional law to test out of business law, and it said constitutional law is usually just a small part, but you should be familiar with the Commerce Clause, the Supremacy Clause, Due Process, Equal Protection, First Amendment, and Fourth and Fifth Amendments. As you can tell, there are more topics to cover here than there is time to cover them. And yet, students see things on TV where people are fighting over the Constitution, and they need to know a little bit about it. Kuczynski states that business law should value constitutional law. Constitutional law impacts business regulations and corporate practices. It helps students understand their legal rights and responsibilities, and it is essential for decision-making in a business environment. This material has already been integrated into business law exams. College Board's CLEP business law exam assesses the knowledge of business law, including constitutional law. The ETS Business Major Field Test evaluates business students' understanding, including that of the Constitution, and is used by roughly 1,500 colleges and universities yearly. The Major Field Test covers the legal and social environment. The legal environment has the Constitution and business as one section. It also has regulatory environment, business relationships, contract and sales law, the Uniform Commercial Code, and ethics and social responsibility. Previous research findings. Studies show constitutional law is often included in the legal environment of business courses. It is recognized as a fundamental component of business law education. So we all agree they need constitutional law, but the problem is time. So here is George's suggestion. Hillsdale College has an online Constitution 101 course that is offered free. Constitution 101 is the meaning and history of the Constitution. There are topics such as the natural right theory, America's founding, the meaning in the Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, and the crisis that was the Civil War. One more thing. I have a funny story about this. My husband is a naturalized citizen. He wanted to be a lawyer, but thought he was too old to go back to school. When I told him about the Hillsdale College website, he already knew about it. And when I did our tax return this year, I found he had written a check to Hillsdale College because he had liked the website and the program so much. So I have to say it's a good program. Thank you. That's it.